everybody. This is Andrew with Great Lakes Beekeeper Association. I am actually out in my little bee yard here. I just got done adding the inner feeders yesterday afternoon. This winter I'll be going into winter with a single deep inner feeder. I don't have it all set up quite yet. I mean, I got more I'll be adding on, including the top entrance and everything. Right now I'm just trying to bulk up the colonies, make sure they have plenty of food for winter. My sugar syrup ratio, what I was doing this season is I did it by a gallon pail at a time. About half a bucket of sugar to water along with corn syrup. I also added 4 tablespoons of pollen into each gallon and shook it up real good, got it all dissolved. So I'm feeding them that type of a ratio, kind of a 2-to-1 I believe, maybe a little more. Try to get it as thick as possible. I would go pick up some more sugar. But I'll be going into this season with a single deep with the super on it. I'm going to leave on there with all the honey that they collected for the rest of this season. Both Hive 1 and Hive 2, but Hive 3 is just going to be the single deep. Just got done building a bunch of medium supers. Got about 10 of them I just got done building the other day. Still have to assemble about 100 frames for next season. But plenty of time for that. Got the inner covers cracked open right now because of all the rain we've been getting and everything to help with moisture. So I just used 2 pennies on each corner. I'm not sure if you can see it. You can see a small there. Once in a while, there you go. I pulled off a bucket of honeycomb that was all left over. Had a little bit too big of a gap inside Hive 2, so they built some bird comb up in there and filled it all with honey. So I scraped it all off, put a new box on there. Now we're at the proper bee space, it seems. Soon find out. And I just turn around and give it back to the bees, and they're all out here chowing. Ground is littered. I got a bunch of dead bees here, but that looks like all the drones from Hive 1. They kicked them out about 2 days ago. Again, I'm out inside my bee yard. I have no suit on. Just kind of chilling here. And I haven't had no issues all season. It's been real good. No stings, nothing. No one. That's a good thing. I also went ahead and got some feeder buckets up. Each one holds about a gallon. They've been going through about 3 gallons per day. I also made a sugar brick over there. Got a couple of bald-faced hornets over here as well once in a while, but they really don't do much. They've been pretty chill actually. Again, I don't really wear bee suits too often. The only time I really wear my bee suit is if I'm going inside pulling frames out. Don't know if you can really tell how much bees I have flying around right now, but it is this crowded. Very busy. You guys are almost all the way out. They already taken this one all the way down. That's one, each one is a gallon, so. The reason it's a little yellowish is because I actually have pollen substitute inside it, like I was saying. I mixed it with it. They've just been going to town. They've been taking it down really good. I also have a plastic container down here filled with pollen substitute, just in case they need it. They've been going in and taking as much as they can. It's just a container I'm using is just an old cake container that you can purchase inside like one of the grocery stores with a pre-made cake inside it. I just flip it around and use the top on it with the lid, throw the board over it, help protect it from some rain going inside it. Throw a couple of sticks inside so they can get their way out, because I didn't put it in at first and they couldn't get out. So it's kind of funny, because I had about 100 bees inside there and they're all just powder caked with pollen and they couldn't get out, so I had to kind of take them out by hand. And again, the bees are so gentle. I mean, that's one thing I was just really amazed about these bees. Very happy with the barnyard bees. Then I got the sugar brick, which is nothing but sugar and corn syrup. And I just got it really thick. Pack it in there. I just let them go to town on that as well. So they have a few different types of options here. I also have one hanging up there. Then I got another pollen tube right here set up, which they're not in it right now, but they were earlier. Turned around and started doing my greenhouse as well this year, and planted kind of late just to kind of see how well it would work, and it's actually working very well. You can see these are just nothing but tomato plants. I got a couple cabbage plants up there. Just want to see how well they would grow inside these water tubes, pretty much. Yep, we're inside and towards the end of September here, going into October, and wish I would have did it a little sooner. Could have had some really nice tomatoes, I think. Next season I'll be taking and closing all that inside plastic and getting that all sealed up so I can try to grow all year round. And then this spring I'll be expanding this entire area, coming all the way out to where the inner feeders are, and there'll be nothing but hives over here. I'm also going to be setting up some queen rearing nukes over here as well. I already got all the gear for it, so I'm all set up for spring. Looking forward to it. Yeah, they're really cleaning up all that comb inside here. See, this was nothing but straight combs honey inside it. Trying to get a good picture. And a lot of it's already been drawn back out, and they're bringing it back to their hive. And then they'll continue to use it as a food source. One question I have for other beekeepers are, when do you start wrapping your hives? That is one thing I'm not too sure exactly when I should be doing yet. Still a little warm out. We had a little bit of frost this morning, but nothing really major. I've been kind of going by how the bees have been acting. Once I see that they're not really coming out flying, then I'll probably go ahead and wrap them up. Start getting it set up, but I'll use some extra advice. like I tell a lot of other people, you know, the more that we share and the more we help each other out, the better we all can do, and try to limit on our bee losses. But just want to kind of show everyone what type of activity I'm having right now. Again, I'm up inside northern Wisconsin, just right outside of Superior, Wisconsin, out in the South Range, out in the Tony area here. This spring I will be setting up 3 brand new hives from doing walkaway splits, and then I'm going to do a couple other hives as well, as I have to pick up a couple more pieces of lumber so I can get some more bottom boards and a couple more top covers. But I got 3 complete setups already done and built. I'm going to go with medium boxes next year. So each hive will have 2 brood boxes, which will be mediums, and then I'll be using medium supers as needed. So this spring, if anyone is interested, you can go ahead and give me a shout if you would like to come out and see how to set up a hive from scratch and how to do a walkaway split. I'm more than happy to show everything I can show you. I mean, every day is just kind of a new learning experience, especially when you're doing bees. And I'm also hoping I'll be able to have some queens this spring available. If everything goes to plan, I'll have plenty of them. Plenty of equipment for it. Bunch of black flies right here. Kind of like they're waiting for the bees to leave. Good luck. Get over the sleeve. Thank you. Alright, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos here shortly. I'm not sure exactly what. Probably going to be about getting the hives and what I'm doing to wrap my hives up. Again, any comments, questions, feel free to leave them. You're able to contact me anytime. Again, Andrew Thomas, Great Lakes Honey Beekeeper Association, out of northern Wisconsin. I'll talk to y'all later.